You see, I hire people here for painting, for helping me with basketball, with helping me clean, with helping me record videos, editing videos. And I'm naturally a very laid back person. Okay, I'm very laid back. As a boss, I'm very laid back. Um, and that laid backness has presented some problems that made me understand men and women in ways that only experience can show you, right? Because you have the good intention to be really laid back and to, for example, me, people who work here, I give them an open schedule, right? Like I tell them, you can come back, you can come anytime you want. Just make sure you work the hours, and you can smoke weed. Like it's a very late, because what I'm asking them to do, it's not a form of work. It's something that they could do on their own. It's watching videos, editing videos, helping me with a painting. It's very like, artwork. But then what I notice is that because of that laid backness, they sometimes come more late. They quit more, and it's like I even ask this girl that works here. She's been working with me for a while. I asked her, I was like, "What the fuck? Am I a horrible boss? Like, do I have to ask? Am I supposed to get toxic here? Because people who hire in Mexico, like here, they overwork you. They treat you horribly. Like in working conditions, if you live in Mexico, they're horrible. They make you work hours. They don't pay you sometimes. And me, I thought that I was being cool. I was paying them cash the same day, flexible hours. But I noticed that they would show more respect to another job that paid less. Like they would literally miss work with me to go work at another job that pays less. What the fuck is going on here? Like this, I was getting pissed. I was getting angry. I was like, this is some bullshit, man. Like, what the fuck? Because I didn't understand why. I'm like, how? Like, I'm paying you more. It's more laid back. And then I asked one of my assistant that edits videos and posts videos for me. And I was like, be for real. Tell me, or you're fired. Okay. Why is it so difficult to keep people here? What am I doing wrong? And then she was like, I can't tell you. I'm scared. You might fire me. Then I screamed at her and I told her, tell me. Okay. I'm not kidding. Oh my God, Father Alex is abusive. I can't believe it. First Trump, allow him. Nah. She was like, whoa. It's because, the fuck is that sound? It's like somebody coming to kill me? It's because you're too informal. Which makes sense. She was like, in other jobs, they tell them you got to come from Monday to Friday, 9 to 10. And you got to get here on time, and you got to give them daily homeworks. And you don't pay them every day. You think you're doing them a favor, but when you don't pay them every day, pay them weekly or bi-weekly, it leads to them not quitting because they know you got to pay them. So it makes sense to have those rules. And I'm like, I look at her. I'm like, you know what? You're fired. I was like, get out of here. You're fired. Okay? Afuera. Go, get out of here. Yeah, and take your kid too. No, I didn't say that. I was like, yo, that makes sense. Even though I don't want it, having those rules, even though I want to pay them every day, right? That's what, because I'm like, they don't pay them here, so why not pay them every day? Maybe that's different. Like I'm more flexible because they complain about work being so oppressive with work. Let me be flexible. But guess what? It's because there's a reason why being so tough on people is important. It's because having rules, even though you might not think is necessary, but having rules is how people respect your work and respect you as a person. They got to know that you have rules. Yes, it's nice that you're laid back, but it doesn't inspire respect. What you want to do is be liked. Being respected usually comes with rules that somehow that they may not want, right? Me, I'm like, I want you to come to work because you want to come to work. Truth is, that's not how it works. The way you gain respect with your employees And the way that actually gets them to like you more is to say, I don't care if you don't want to come or not. You gotta come. That's the job or you're fired. I don't care how you feel. That is the mentality that causes people to respect you. So I was being people pleaser, Alex, and not having rules, right? But not anymore, people. I'm done with being nice. I'm done. No more gringo. I'm Mexican now, right? I'm gonna have rules. And it makes a lot of sense. Like she was like, even having like your own little, because here I smoke inside here, and they come and they get scared. I don't think they get scared, but I think I'm looking at it from my perspective. I'm like, this is chill back job, but most of these people, they're used to formal jobs. So seeing this looks chaotic. So she was like, Alexis, you gotta look more presentable. You know, set out a space for them so that they could work, and make it like they have a table. You know, make it like gave them some ownership of that, right? I'm like, all right. That makes a lot of sense. You see what I'm saying? So it's really about having order, having a way that people treat you, having structure, right? Having rituals. You may not think it's necessary, but those rituals is what keeps people behaving a certain way, right? And those rituals for us is having our boundaries. You have a certain way that people treat you, almost like a religious ritual, a certain way that I would prefer that you talk to me and act around me. And if you can't, well, then I got to find someone who's willing to do that. What does that sound? Right? And it's an inherent thing in human nature, because even if they want to respect you, they can't, because that behavior doesn't inspire respect. Just laid back, allow things to happen, no pace, control the pace, have rules. And if you don't have some, make some up. At least, because it creates it's like when people come here and I don't have like a set table for them, it doesn't feel like they're working. So it doesn't create that on and off switch, that capacity to work harder, that like, you know, like that feeling that you are at work, and it affects how you behave. So I have to make it nice. Have a table. This is your table. This is where you sit. Like, these are the rules. You take a break, and that puts them in a more compliant state. It's the same thing with people. You create the environment for respect. You say, this is how you behave around me. And if you don't like it, then find somebody else. From that, the relationship, whatever it is, will grow from that. What should grow? Because respect is the foundation for anybody loving you. If they don't respect you because you're too laid back, because you like them too much, because they're so hot and attractive, then they're going to treat you like they treated me, and people are going to be quitting left and right, people, or even being late to work all the time. God damn it. You know what's crazy? Is that makes a lot of sense, because I always got mad at people who were late, but the truth is that they were just reacting to the structure of my job, of the job. It was an informal job. I wasn't just do the work, but because it was so informal that they also were lazy with getting here. But that was because of me. I gave them. It's like they follow the leader. I don't have to be in a rush because I'm like that. Because of the lack of rules and the laid backness. It's like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. As soon as you give them more rules, you'll notice they'll start to do more things more consistently. And if they don't, well then, you know. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this, man. It's kind of interesting because you can see this everywhere in life. Like you can see this everywhere in life, man.
Do you give off Terminator vibes because you're so masculine? Or do you give off nice girl, creepy, and needy vibes because you're just too feminine? The problem is that both sides suffer greatly in their business life, relationships life, and friendships with family and friends. And if you don't know how to fix that, you will repeat the same pattern your whole life and never escape. Well, guess what? I have a course for you, and it's called The Feminine Woman. It's pretty much a course on how to increase your self-esteem through practical means, not through giving you guys affirmation and wishing that you stop being Terminators or you stop being needy and creepy goldfish. No, I'll give you practical things that by you doing this, if you're too masculine, I swear, people will say there's something in you. You look more relaxed. You're just more comforting. You become more emotionally open because I teach you guys those strategies. It's a 5-week course. If you're too masculine, you are successful in life, you are successful in business, but you struggle with connecting. And so that course will give you practical things that if you're a Terminator, you'll come out human, people. Like you'll just give off a more relaxed vibe. It's what I did in my life to heal me from my toxic masculinity. It's a 5-week course, and in that I teach you guys how to let go of the past. I teach you guys how to use your feminine energy to influence without being too sexual, which might sabotage you. I'll teach you guys how to use the masculine to be assertive without scaring people off because sometimes it could be too much. It's a course that balances those things out, okay? So if you go Bronx mode, if you're too Beverly Hills mode, I'll teach you guys how to go Bronx mode, or better yet, south side of Chicago type of shit. Well, now you're just a serial killer right there, right? And with this course has a 30-day money back guarantee, and if you purchase it, you guys also get access to my to the Zoom meditation group where we both meditate, or we all meditate on a weekly basis, and you guys get access to the WhatsApp group. And it's really a good course. If you guys don't like it, just ask for your money back. I mean, you guys can see the reviews right here. A lot of people like those reviews. And you'll see the results. And if you don't see the results, then I'll just give you your money back. Like I'm not gonna scam you guys if it doesn't work, but I know it's gonna work. So you do that now. Don't end up like Frida Kahlo. All right? Don't do that shit. Y'all just think you guys can break my rules and tell people you watch my channel. You can't do that, okay? So purchase that right now. It's a lifetime. You get lifetime access to that course, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care. Let's continue with the video.